Francois Botha, methodical, lulling style, allows himself to be hit, but does have a very good chin. He can be deceptive and heavy-handed. Shannon Briggs, whose average length of fights is just over 3 rounds, he told us not only does he have to win, but he has to look good. Says he's faster, stronger, he can box or slow.
He's flashier dressed.
Indeed.
He's a visionary. Ooh, look at that right-handed start.
Shannon Briggs with a big overhand right. That is his bread and butter.
Oh, yeah, over to jab, too. Look how Botha keeps that lazy left hand down. He is somewhat slow with it. That right hand is going to be one of the keys.
He almost knocked Lennox Lewis down. That was with a short left hook in the first round.
Well, they define who's going to be the offensive fighter and who's going to be the defensive one right off the bat. I mean, it's Shannon coming after it, coming to get it.
And if Shannon Briggs wants to get by Botha and then fight Mike Tyson, he's going to have to fight a fight where he comes straight in and punches, because that's the kind of fight that Mike Tyson likes.
And Botha certainly stands there, waits for you to come in. There's no fancy footwork, no movement. He's going to stand there. If you come in, you can pop him. But you might get hit in exchange.
Botha was very candid about the fact that he's got to wait the first 3 or 4 rounds and weather the storm. He knows Briggs is going to come out banging.
Yeah, he says, to win, I got to control the pace. I can't just apply pressure. I need a jab, even while backing up. He said Botha tries to be cute, and he showboats. I got to stay right on top of him, see how smart a fighter he is. But Botha said he's not going to showboat or be cute anymore. He was too careless against Mike Tyson.
Botha does not have the range or the speed to win this fight going backwards. If he stays going backwards this whole fight, he can't win it.
He's got those little short arms. He's got to come forward. He's got to come forward. He's got to get under the jab. He's got to get to the body.
And he has to wear Briggs down with body shots. He has to attack the body, not the head like others do against Briggs. Can't look for the knockout, otherwise you're vulnerable. The words of Botha.
Briggs is much faster, and he should be flashing those hands in there right now. If he wants to take this, if he wants to show he's the kind of guy that fights for the title, and he's got to come in with speed. He's got to come in with force.
Bit of a chess match here in the opening round. Under a minute remaining. Round 1 scheduled for 10.
Botha's working behind a nice double jab and overhand right. Fairly effective. Not a lot of action right now.
Except for that combination, the jab and then the overhand right by Briggs.
Briggs showing that's the kind of charge we need. You need to charge the light brigade here. We need 2 or 3 jabs and then a good right hand and push inside. I mean, he's got to show energy.
Botha certainly a good target. Not much movement for Briggs.
Again, Botha working him behind the double jab, hitting Briggs with a right hand on the side of his temple. And every time he's throwing that right hand, Briggs has counter like that with a right hand.
Briggs is no question faster. He's got longer arms, and he's got the... Oh, nice right hand by Botha in counterpunch.
I think Briggs was stepped on accidentally by Botha and lost his balance.
The feet got tangled up, Steve. I saw that too, but I'll tell you what. Briggs, for his height reach, should be more effective with the jab.
Oh, there's a striking left hook by Shannon Briggs. Sort of an off-balance shot, but it nailed Botha in the face.
Almost lost his mouthpiece and nailed him good, but he came back.
He's one of the bravest fighters you'll see, though, Francois Botha. You could say nasty things about his skills.
Whoa.
He's brave. He stands right in there, doesn't he? And this time, he lets loose with a combination, not one and done.
He hit Shannon with all 3 of those shots, that jab following. Shannon's defense is getting more suspect. Botha said George Foreman hit him and he's slow. Now, George is also 6'4", but Botha proving his point.
And Botha gaining confidence. Good block off that straight right by Briggs.
Botha doing the fighting right now.
Whoa, an overhand right. That got the attention of Briggs.
Briggs just covering up as Botha comes in instead of trying to counter. He's just covering up. So it's Botha piling up the points.
And Briggs breathing heavily through the mouthpiece.
Stop punching in there. Stop punching in there. Come on, Ray. Stop hitting behind the head, okay? All right? Here, fight him clean.
Wild miss there by Botha, but no counter punch by Briggs.
Time!
Good round for Botha.
Pounding overhand right off the top of the head by Shannon Briggs. But Botha's got a hard head. Bobby, what did Emmanuel Stewart mean when he said he's timing?
Well, what happens is this. Shannon Briggs is strictly counterpunching at one point, which is what Emmanuel Stewart was talking about. So when Frans Botha punches, Shannon Briggs makes the same move to get out of the way. He's starting to time it. He throws a punch at him just to make that move. Briggs is ready.
He's got Briggs in a little bit of trouble.
I don't know if he's in trouble, but he sure should be getting tired of getting hit because he got hit a lot.
Some terrific shots there by Francois Botha, smiling at Shannon Briggs. Briggs looked a little dazed there for a moment, momentarily dazed.
Stop punching, stop punching, stop punching.
He just stopped doing everything.
Oh, he got hit a good collection of punches. There wasn't just one or two.
Oh, there's a terrific right hand by Botha.
Stop punching, stop punching, stop punching.
Right on the mark.
Good job, good job.
Botha's gonging him with those right hands. This fight can't go on like this forever with those right hand punches. That's going to take the toll. He cannot keep letting him land completely clean right hands.
Botha may be slow, but he is connecting with that right.
First he pulls out a left and then comes a right. If he ever throws a left hook after that, could be Katie bar the door. Well, Briggs better do something right now. He's certainly not winning this fight, nor is he impressing anybody.
He's winning this round, though. He's coming out trying to make a statement, trying to reverse the tide.
Bobby, we're at the middle of the round. We got a long way to go to the end of that.
Meanwhile, a good sneaky right hand applied by Botha to the face of Briggs. Botha trying to set up the right with a double left jab. There it is. Right there.
You could see it coming, Steve. You were talking about it while it was on the way.
Ed Cotton getting into the face of Botha, telling him to stop punching when he says break.
When he says stop punching, he means stop punching.
A whacking left hook off the side of the face. Back comes Botha with a combination.
And they keep landing. That right hand keeps landing.
Briggs fires some wild shots, wasted a lot of energy.
He was missing.
Stop punching, stop punching. Let's go.
Ineffective punches by Briggs.
There's
a very effective combination to the head by Botha. Now he goes downstairs to the body.
Stop punching, step out.
And I don't know what in the world Briggs has got in his jaw.
Overhand right by Botha that scored again to the jaw of Briggs.
It's amazing to me with what appears to be not very quick right hand.
Nice counter.
Botha opened himself up. He faked the right. He stood still like a statue, and he ate one.
And he really
ate a good one too, Steve.
And he ate a big one.
Not a good move by Botha. He should have followed through.
Yeah.
Okay, good job, good job.
Well, that's a tough round.
Big sense of urgency in the Briggs corner as we enter round 8.
Stick and move, they're hollering at him. Stick and move. Well, he better do something. We can't just stand there and keep getting hit by both of them. There
it is again, the overhand right, another one.
You know, against Tyson, you could see both using a jab and a long-range right hand. Against a guy bigger than him, faster than him, with longer reach, you never would think it, but he's using similar style to get the job done.
Briggs missing with that combination. A very hungry Francois Botha. There's a wild miss again with that left hook by Briggs.
Come on, hands free. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out.
Beautiful jab by Shannon Briggs.
You may recall Shannon Briggs missed with one of those wild lefts against Lennox Lewis. Got knocked down and he blamed it on that.
Shannon Briggs right now, Steve, right now Shannon Briggs is sucking it up. Emmanuel Stewart told him, you lose this round. I gotta have this round. And Shannon Briggs is going out there and showing that he's got what it takes to at least give it his best.
He said it's all about guts right now. I cleaned that up for you.
Well, he has been getting gonged. Bobby, he's getting gonged. He's trying, and the two good punches he threw, he missed both of them. They looked good, but they didn't land.
And Botha just walked into a left, but he hammers him with a right. Botha into the face of Briggs.
The right hand is landing with such frequency, it's almost ridiculous. I cannot understand why Shannon Briggs doesn't have that left hand high and make a different move. It's the same move. He moves to his right hand side, and all Botha has to do is make a slight adjustment, and he lands it.
Briggs is confused, he's frustrated, and he's tired. That's not a good combination in boxing.
Hey, and he's not.
There goes a mouthpiece out of Briggs, and that proves that he's tired. When you lose the mouthpiece, Well, it might be Botha's mouthpiece.
It was Botha's. Botha's the one who pointed to it. Botha needs a little bit more of a rest than Briggs.
But he's the one that's more effective, even though he's trying. Now there's blood streaking down the left side of Botha's face.
He's doing this on, look at this.
But he's coming back strong. He senses it too.
He's doing it on sheer guts. He's tired, he's exhausted. He's not the more skilled of the two, but he wants it more, and he's tougher. He believes in himself more, Steve.
Trying to wipe the blood out of his left eye is Botha. He's bleeding, as you said, on both sides of the face. You talk about heart and guts. Francois Botha's got him.
Stop.
Boy, he is becoming a fan favorite.
He's pawing at that eye. He could just...
There's a straight right hand by Briggs, his best punch. 11, and Botha's down. It's a knockdown.
It's another Botha night.
7, 8. You all right?
Yeah, here we go again.
It's another Botha night.
He needs 20 seconds to survive. And Briggs is trying to end it right here in round 8.
It's a matter of fatigue.
Eddie Cotton looking closely.
He's got enough time. 10 seconds. He hasn't got any time.
Botha with no energy, hanging in there. It's all hard. Botha down for the 3rd time in his career versus Moore in the 11th round twice, and now here.
Botha looks like he's going to fall down right now. He hasn't got hit yet.
Stop.
Francois Botha looking like a beaten fighter. You wouldn't know that he's been winning decisively up to this point.
Up until that point, I had a 68-65.
Yeah.
Now I have a 76-75.
Exactly.
Botha's still ahead by 1 point.
Exactly what I have.
But we're in New Jersey, and
Nice job. There you go.
Briggs is from Jersey. I wouldn't trust that score.
Brooklyn, close enough.
Stop punching.
But he lives here.
He lives here in West Orange. If you're a fighter, if you're Francois Botha, what do you do now? Do you try to stay away from Briggs and try to win it on the cards, or do you go forward like Abel Sanchez tells him?
He has to go forward. He has no choice, but he doesn't have the energy. He cannot.
A straight right hand by Botha landed.
Get out.
He cannot keep the pace that was necessary to win this fight. If he kept the pace he was keeping, you saw what he was doing. That was one of my keys, too. You had to land that right hand, get inside and work there.
Straight right hand by Botha. He's coming back.
Get out.
It's going to be one of those fights where in a loss, he's covering himself with glory. Again.
Get out.
3 fights, he loses 3 fights, the public loves him.
Well, he hasn't lost yet.
He hasn't lost yet. It's boxing.
Left by Briggs that scored right on the face of Botha. Left hook by Briggs. Botha back to the body with the right.
Get out.
If Briggs doesn't put him away now, then the market value on Briggs is down. Because this guy is a shot and beaten fighter right in front of him right now.
Let's touch gloves. Okay?
Desperation time for Briggs.
And survival time for Botha.
I have it 85-85, guys. This round is the deciding factor on my unofficial
The
scorecard.
last round could decide the future for these two heavyweights. Round 10. This is the round for their careers.
We've seen a very good heavyweight fight here. And I must say, while that's nice hype, I can't agree completely because both guys have covered themselves. They're fighting.
Another overhand right that scores for both.
Both is, you know what? I'll tell you what. I think right now, I think Botha wants it more. I think Shannon has more. What a way this has to lay out.
Stop punching.
And again, the right uppercut by Botha, a little low. Cut at the corner of Briggs' right eye continues.
And he continues to be first, Botha. If the other guy Briggs could just get his punches off. If he could just land something hard. Botha is so exhausted. And yet Botha is first. That's guts. That's heart. That's wanting it. That's willpower.
And look at the eyes of Botha, bloodied. But he continues to land with that right, the overhand right. That has been his punch
Get out.
all night long. Halfway through the last round. Does Briggs have what it takes?
Briggs' eye is bleeding.
Get out.
His left eye is bleeding.
I think Briggs has more in the tank. I think Briggs has more skills. I think there's no question that Francois Botha is the braver man who wants it more. Look at that combination.
Big finish here for Botha.
Go.
Determination. Who wants to win? Who will not lose? Botha.
What a powerful overhand right by Botha. Right on the face of Briggs, and the crowd going wild.
Stop punch.
1 minute remaining. Another straight right hand by Botha. He continues to score.
Let's go. Get up.
Look at the blood on the face of Briggs. Another right by Botha. And again.
Look at the ears bleeding now.
Even his ear is bleeding now.
The left ear of Briggs is in a pool of blood.
Stop punching. Go.
We approach the final 30 seconds of the final round. What a strong finish by Botha. All over Briggs, landing repeatedly with the overhand right. There's a straight right hand right on the nose. And Briggs is dazed. He can barely stand. Botha continues to land.
Stop.
15 seconds to go. It's Francois Botha's night. Briggs misses with a wild left. 5 seconds to go.
Stop.
They embrace in the center of the ring, and this one is over.
Good job.
Here we go. Let's go up to Jimmy Lennon Jr. for the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, before I read the score totals, we've all seen an outstanding 10 rounds of action. Both of our fighters deserve recognition. Great fight, Shannon Briggs, Francois Botha. Well, ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds of boxing here at the Trump Taj Mahal, we go to the scorecards. Here are the score totals. Judge at ringside, Joseph Pasquale, scores about 95 to 92, Francois Botha. Judges at ringside, Eugene Grant and John Stewart, both scored about 94-94, a draw. The decision is a majority draw.
All right, I tell you what, I actually hate myself for being right.
I hate you for being right, and I hate me for being wrong, but damn it, you're right.
That is highway robbery. That is a stinker of a call.